Hey guys, Katie here from Mitza Creek Farm, and today is Saturday, October 12th. We are rushing to beat winter. It has been the weirdest fall that I can remember. It's rained so much, we are so far behind, but also, as you can see, it's now snowing, which isn't uncommon. It's a little kind of early. But it's usually cold and yucky this time of year. Remy, stay here. But it's been so windy that we ended up having to take the sides, lower the sides on the high tunnel because we still don't have the doors on. And with it being so rainy, it's been like just one of those projects that kept getting put off and put off. So tomorrow we are getting those put on so that we can close everything up. Otherwise the wind just comes in. This is the west side where the doors are, and it just comes in and it is like a big parachute kind of. But we are putting out the last of our pumpkins right now, and we blanketed them last night and put tarps over. We put blankets and then tarps so that the blankets wouldn't get all wet. But that's what we're doing. We're putting pumpkins out. It's been raining and snowing on and off all day yesterday and all day today. The wind is dying down a little bit. It doesn't feel as cold as it did yesterday, but yesterday the real wind chill was 22 degrees Fahrenheit, and this morning when I got up it was 15 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 30 degrees Fahrenheit, the regular temperature. So it's pretty windy. That's where we're at right now. Just trying to scramble and get everything done that absolutely positively needs to get done. So let me show you how we have the pumpkin patch set up now. We're kind of condensing as much as we can so that we can tarp them and cover them at night and keep them from freezing for as long as possible. And that's where that's at. So we're winding down on that season, and I'm trying to get logistics figured out for Christmas trees. Let me show you where we're at for the pumpkin stand. Sydney, not very dressed for the weather. Beck?
She's in flip-flops. I dressed for what is it? What is it? Like, I dressed for what I want? For what I don't know.
Beck, totally dressed for the weather. Whoa, that is a lot of pumpkins.
Wow, there's one with a heart right here.
Really?
That's shaped as a heart.
So we ended up making this pyramid here. Looks like we sold some today. It's just surprising. But all the $4 pumpkins here, the big $5 ones there, and then the smaller ones behind me. We just made a pyramid out of them, and then that way it's super easy to cover at night. Ooh, that's cute. A heart-shaped pumpkin.
Kind of like me.
Aww. So we had some fresh cut flowers from a local farmer up here, but we're just condensing it all, taking it all out. It's got like pine sap or something on it, scab. So yeah, things are really winding down. It's sad that our season is ending, but I am ready for them to all sell. I'm not a winter person. I think it's beautiful. I think it looks very pretty, but I hate being cold. I absolutely hate it. So why I'm a farmer in northern Wisconsin, I don't know. What do you think about that, Lil?
It's cold.
It's cold. It is. At least it's not nearly as windy as it was yesterday. We're making progress with that.
You have to keep remembering that, like, soon it'll be -25. So
yeah. So this isn't cold. It's a wet, damp cold, and I don't think anybody up here is ready to say goodbye to summer.
I'm warm. You guys don't look like.
He dressed for the weather. So that's where we're at. It's October 12th. We've had our second day of snow. It's still kind of windy, but not nearly as windy as it was yesterday. So we're getting as many pumpkins. We're getting the rest of the pumpkins out, and we're just piling them so that they're easy to cover at night, and hoping that it's supposed to be a little windy again tomorrow, but it's just, I think it's supposed to be a little bit better from here on out. It's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s for the next week or so, so that is exciting. But I was looking, and it's just supposed to be really windy still for the next weeks, many weeks. So we are struggling there with the high tunnel not having the ends on. So tomorrow putting the doors on will hopefully stop that, and then that will help us solve us a lot of problems. I hope none of the crops in there got damaged, but if they did, there's nothing I can do about it. We have some customers. So we are getting ready to do that big switch from pumpkins to Christmas trees, and trying to wrap up all the pumpkin stuff, get everything so that with the cold nights and freezing temperatures, we can get as much out of the pumpkin season as possible. And then we are full speed into planning the pumpkin stand, getting everything figured out so that November 1st I can start putting in posts in the ground and all that for the fencing. So that is very exciting. But with that said, I appreciate a little bit warmer. That's what's happening here. Oh, it's cold. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.